Hello, people, it's Cole. Today we'll be flipping through Sassy. This issue is from March 1995. All right, so on the cover, our sassy cover girl is dressed for spring. She's got a very cool red vinyl, like a rain jacket on, and some two-toned cool girl hair with a baby barrette, red hair, with like a brown kind of gradient going on, and some little soft light blue eyeshadow, frosty pink lip. Let me actually, I know we're getting a little bit of a kitty shadow, so let me turn this so I can pan up and down. You can really see how beautiful this cover really is. She's got a Tori Amos look to her. At first I thought it might have been her, Tori Amos. It is not. This issue does have a prom focus, Prom 95, major glam slam. Okay. There's an interview with Claire Danes. We'll learn if it's normal to hate beautiful girls, assuming that you aren't one, I guess, if you're reading this. All right, let's get started. Some red and pink nail polish with nylon from Sally Hansen. Nice, simple, kind of classic bottle and cap designs. The table of contents is on this side. There's that Claire Danes interview. There's a little prom preview. Be a prom enchantress. Reign supreme in these sophisticated, glamorous frocks. I think the mid-90s is definitely a time of kind of like a little bit more classic glamour influence, so they probably will be legitimately glamorous prom dresses. And then also, hey, guess what? Short hair, it's cool. The long and short of it, hack your hair off now, just like our cover girl did right there. On this side is Nikki Taylor for CoverGirl. Blush your lips with natural color that cares like crazy. Nikki wrote that for you by hand with a purple pen. In condition lip blush. Okay, so it's this really pretty jade green plastic tube with our little soft pink lip product popping out the top there. Nikki looks very sweet in her oversized big pink collared shirt with a little silver heart necklace on. She looks practically teenager-ish herself here. Some information about our cover girl. Cover model Erica Ian. Photographed by Andreas Blackman. Makeup by Elon Bongiorno. I really like this rain jacket. I think it might even be maybe kind of like translucent or something, which is extra cool. On this side, we're doing some weird teen calorie counting diet stuff. 10 calories per stick of juicy fruit gum, 280 calories per bowl of chocolate ice cream. Okay, I'm a little surprised. Like, I know it's the 90s, but it is sassy. They're supposed to be a little more sensitive to the pressures of being a teen girl, and calorie counting, I don't know if we want to be encouraging that. It literally says, when every calorie counts, only juicy fruit can satisfy your cravings. So, yikes. There's a letter from the editor right here. It looks like something happened. Something happened with Sassy, because it basically seems to be under new leadership. There's like a new editor. They changed headquarters locations, and there's even an alert down at the bottom saying that they apologize for not publishing anything for December 1994, January 1995, and February 1995. So like something crazy happened at Sassy. That's too bad, but I guess we got the the issue that turned it all around. Neutrogena ad on this side, that classic clear bar soap, and even more Neutrogena. We have oil-free acne wash, and we have another girl with short hair, just to really double down on the short hair messaging. There's some letters from readers down here, say what, including one that's complaining about Sassy featuring expensive clothes that most people can't afford, and why are they doing that? And the answer to this is sometimes they show you clothes to fantasize over because it's fun, Some you can copycat, some you can afford. So it's sort of like, just because you see something in a magazine, they're not expecting you to think you can buy it. Open your mind a little bit to what this could be fueling you for, rather than just like something you can directly purchase. Okay? Get smart. 2 perfumes from Versace. Jeans perfumes, red jeans and blue jeans. A very ornate, decorated bottles for both. I do wish we had a scent sample so I could see like what was up with these. I've never smelled them. There's some 90s products here that are mentioned. Echo Bella Energizing Shampoo. Some fragrances down here, including Terry Mugler's Angel and Jean-Paul Gaultier, that one in that body-shaped bottle. On this side, it's an ad for Caboodles. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most together of them all? It's you, Miss Caboodle. A very fun, chalk pastel illustration here of a screaming redhead woman with all kinds of beauty bits flying around. One earring, what a mess. And there's the Caboodle kit down there. Kind of a soft lilac purple with blue details. If you don't know what Caboodles are, it's like a foldable plastic case that kind of like folds in on itself and has all these little organizational compartments to store jewelry and makeup and hair products and whatever you want. It has a mirror in it, and it has also this wonderful, so fun logo. It's so iconic. Caboodles. Columbia House CDs. 10 CDs or cassettes for 1 cent. Let's see, who are we featuring? Who's on our playlist for 1995? We have Eric Clapton, Anita Baker, R.E.M., Amy Grant, Kenny G, Alan Jackson, Sheryl Crow, Warren G, Yanni, and Aaliyah. It's a very diverse offering here. More skincare, acne care products. On this side, we have Clearasil Moisturizer, more awesome 90s packaging down there, and a big, beautiful, clear face. Don't you wish you had one? Here's a feature on some salons across America that are like the best salons you could ever hope for. Stylists on the cutting edge. We pulled the hippest, most happening people around the country to find the very best places to get a great cut at the most reasonable prices. See? They know you might be a little bit poor. Trying to keep prices reasonable here. There is a Chicago entry. I do live in Chicago. Let's see. Terrain. The people at Terrain consider themselves a hair health salon. Terrain offers a variety of relaxing treatments, including hour-long Terrain treatment scalp massage using the very best essential oils for only $35. I don't know if Terrain is still open. I'll look it up and pop that information in here now. Shoes. A pastel shoe story. Soul Asylum. Foot looks forecast for the season. Strappy patent leather shoes in pretty pastels. We're wearing a little spring green kind of short baby doll dress and some pastel eye makeup. Is this our cover girl, actually? Maybe it is. I think it actually might be. She has the same hair and the same eye makeup. It's the same girl. So, surprise. She took off her red rain jacket and has this little green pastel dress underneath. She's holding up some light purpley blue strappy shoes, and there's more down here at the bottom. We are talking about 1995, so this is Clueless era, and I do remember there's many pastel looks in that movie. More diet stuff for teens, which is great. I don't care if my boyfriend kisses that skinny woman. Party of Five's Matthew Fox. Look at how cute he looks. Look at those shiny, stoned eyes and that long hair and the flannel. What a stoner dream. It's actually a whole little factoid box about him. His middle name is Chandler. He's 28 years old. His astrological sign is Cancer. The prom dresses begin. Oh boy. Flirtations. There's a little short red dress with some little faux rhinestone buttons on the front, and then a black dress with a sheer long sleeve top to it and a high neck. This pose is funny. This is like Britney Spears' pose on her first album cover. Oh, we have more barrettes. I think barrettes might have been really important in the mid-90s. Oh my god. Flirtations continue. More prom looks. Some dark colors here and more rhinestone accents as well. Another short dress with a racer back, and then a strapless purple dress down here with a very large necklace with like dangly rosettes on it, and a sweetheart neckline. And on this side, the flirtations keep going. I'm guessing this is like a special advertising section for this company that makes prom dresses. It is very gemmy. We keep getting these rhinestone details all around. Big rhinestone hoop earrings, bangle bracelet, some gemmy shoes. This one is fully stoned from like all the way down. It's a halter neck with a black background, and then has some colorful stones mixed in with it, just like a classic kind of diamond-like stone. And then this one is like a textural fabric, and she's paired it with a mid-90s classic, a granny boot. We love a granny boot for prom. We keep going. God, okay, flirtations just really bought the bar with this advertising section. All right, so we're squatting down. Another sequin dress. This one is black, short dress. Interesting scallop back to it. Gold sequins. On this side, more red, more black, more sequins. This one's pretty cool. It has a cross back that's pearls with, I think, a bow in the middle. And then the dress itself is red, fully sequined. They put this girl in all of like the fully stoned sequin dresses, which she deserves it. She's really selling them. This silver sequin dress has a little cutout right here below the bust. It's a little risque. The last page of flirtations. Grid kind of plaid pattern sequins on this black one in the front with a sweetheart neckline, and I think like a chain straps. I like the metal straps, the chain and the pearl too. That's cool. This one might be one of my favorites. I quite like this. It's unexpected. High slit, and then this one, again, Miss Sequin Sparkles, showing us up again. Some real sassy teens are trying out a couple of products here. We have some photo booth film strip pictures of these girls: Stephanie, Amy, Kate, Megan, and Ashley. And here's the products. Nice big close-up pictures of these cute products. I love how big the text is on these. It's very nice for magazine readability. This Benefit lip plump in particular is like really intriguing me with this brass packaging and the big huge text on it. There's poems from teen girl readers, stuff you wrote down, some hot LA shops. So we're doing a lot of kind of nationwide aspirational shopping, hair salon type research. So the cool LA shops that we're featuring starts with with Urban Outfitters. Urban Outfitters fashion forecast for 1995. Sexist t-shirts. Sexist t-shirts? Neons and earth tones are dead. This store is called X Girl, which we're forecasting lots of rubber and electric colors. Nana right here, where we are forecasting working class waitress uniforms and smart looking clothes, stuff from the 50s. I don't know if Nana is like a vintage store or what, but these girls who work there or own it seem to be dressed in vintage. And then the last one is Funky Essentials. Fashion forecast, rockabilly, cowboy boots, satin cowboy shirts, and long skirts. We're really all over the place with the forecasting. Some of it's leaning like futuristic rubbery and neons. Some of it's looking back at vintage pieces. Amy Smart. Okay. Amy Smart is, this is not written by her. It's written by somebody else, but it's like she's the model in the photos. I fell in love with a black guy, and my family and friends dumped me. Wow. Here's a quiz. Do you know when to say no? I assume this was about like peer pressure about like drugs or sex or whatever, but it's actually about a lot of different things. It's about being taken advantage of, lending people money, giving money to like a homeless person, being asked to babysit on New Year's Eve, those types of teen problems. These are some kind of news items, newsy bits. What now? We're learning about like some politics stuff, House of Representatives and Senate people, and where they stand on being pro-choice and anti-choice. We're learning about endangered species, okay? Top 10 most threatened species. Topping the list is tiger. Some tips on things to watch, things to listen to. Some movies. Let's see if there's anything I recognize here. Melrose Place is right here. Quite a lot of these free CD type things listed throughout. New Music Magazine. Magazine. Hey, look, it's Tori Amos. I knew she'd show up eventually. Some gossip, celebrity gossip, a whole list of celebrities that have been arrested or accused of criminal activity. The interview with Claire Danes, my so-called interview. This is coming at the end of my so-called life. We're covering a lot of what's next for Claire, talking a great deal about Little Women. She talks about the costumes in Little Women, wearing bloomers. She didn't have to wear a corset, and she was happy about that. And she talks about wanting to transition out of television acting and into film acting because TV is such a grind. Film acting is like sort of more of a concentrated work thing, and then it just ends. So that is what she did. She did move into exclusive film acting. Sassy Wired. This is a whole feature about the internet and why you should get on the information superhighway. It's a great place to meet guys, they say. Sassy's 7th annual entertainment poll. Let's see who our big winners are. Movie of the year, Forrest Gump, Speed, and Reality Bites. Favorite actors are Keanu Reeves, Tom Hanks, and Jim Carrey. Favorite actresses are Winona Ryder, Julia Lewis, and Julia Roberts. It's interesting, like, these are all still relevant actors today, so I guess if you had it back then, you still have it now. There's Claire again, with Jared Leto. They say that that's the most realistic teen character on TV, Angela Chase of My So-Called Life. 1994's biggest boobs, bombs, and bad behavior. There's a whole list of celebrities that broke up in 1994. Christy Brinkley and Billy Joel, Cindy Crawford and Richard Gere, Paula Abdul and Emilio Estevez, Heather Locklear and Tommy Lee, Shannon Doherty and Ashley Hamilton. Some real big names there. Margaret Cho is featured as a fashion victim. I'm not sure what the criteria is, because it seems like Sassy is like pro eccentric dress and certainly pro sequins. I know they are that from the Prom profile. She's so pretty it makes me sick. Is it normal to hate beautiful girls? Talks about even in this modern day of the 90s, women's success is largely tied into landing and marrying a successful man, and that success has a lot to do with how attractive she is. This leads to a lot of competitive, hostile feelings between women from an early age. The article just stopped. I guess it continues on later. But that's interesting. Here's some advice about stopping being a pushover already. A lot of empowerment stuff. I mean, I guess we get a balance of sort of like introspective stuff and then also empowering stuff. So it feels kind of real. It feels like real advice. It's not just like delusional about anyone can do anything and it's okay. it does sort of give some validation to insecurities and, you know, feelings that you wish you didn't have but are normal. Oh boy, more prom stuff. Promised fun. So this is like our curated prom stuff. This is not the whatever it was extended ad feature from that one prom emporium. This is Sassy's selections of prom looks, and they're different. They're notably different than what we saw before. More quirky, I think. They're a little less sexy. They're a little more vintage inspired, I think, and certainly more unique, stand out. Love this like finger wave hair. We saw her on the table of contents. And this ostrich feather, like puffy top to this little dress is so cool with the fishnet tights. Some beauty must-haves, some cat-eye glasses, and some lavender botanical bath and body oil in these like bespoke looking jars with dried florals in them and ribbons on them. This is a plain inspired little fashion editorial moment. Plain Jane. More vintage inspired looks here. We're even spinning around to get this jacket to fly out like plane wings. Big, huge, like curler curls in the hair. A couple of soft pink looks, a couple of black and white looks that we don't know what color they are. We're drinking Yoo-Hoo, sitting on a park bench with a little scarf. This is, yes, very like 50s fantasy. A Argyle pleated skirt with a sweater around the shoulders and an old-fashioned camera. And more vintage tech with an old, crusty, rusty phone. And another sweater around the shoulders look. And another Argyle thing, too. More pink and white. Okay, we're switching gears. We're flipping back from, like, the 50s fantasy to this 60s, I guess, inspired vinyls and bright acid colors, bold shapes, like this baby doll dress with these big flowers all over it. Bright yellow vinyl rain dress. This section is lighten up. It's spring, so we're leaning into spring coming, which I know we're a little early for spring right now when this video is coming out, but something to look forward to. More of these fabrics, more vinyl blue shorts with little short shrunk kind of baby tee, and this very playful shirt, yellow shirt with black piping and numbers embroidered on it. It's that short hair feature, the long and short of it. A couple of famous faces that have gone short. Linda Evangelista, Helena Christensen, and Jenny Garth. And there's a big ol' inspiration shot for you. I don't know. I kind of like it. I like a little length so we can do, you know, that big lifted bang. That's nice. There's some tips to consider. This is a big decision, girls. Don't take it lightly. The pros and the cons. Save time styling. You'll have a righteous new image. If worse comes to worse, they make some really cute hats. Yikes. The cons. You'll need to trim it more often. You might hate it. You won't have hair to hide behind if you're feeling ugly. Oh, it's the sassiest girl in America. There she is. Kimmy Wheeler. I think you enter the contest yourself. I think you send in like an entry form. What inspired you to enter the contest? That's what I want to know. Like, how were you so sure that you were so sassy? Kimmy says, I was a finalist in Sassy's reader-produced issue. We came really close to winning, but a group from Canada won instead. I entered because I came so close in that contest that I thought I might have a chance with this one. Oh, and also because I was about to turn 19, and that was the last year I could enter. Okay. This is a funny, like, 2-part ad here for acne cleanser. It's called Propa PH. Very colorful phone girl with a very long red cord. He's hot. How'd you get a date with him? Flying down here. I did the Propa thing. Good 90s fashion moments here, too. Big florals on both of these girls. Thinking about college, okay, making some plans for getting into schools. The campus scene at a couple of schools. University of Wisconsin at Madison, University of Georgia, University of Arizona, and the University of Texas at Austin. This is a cutout thing, so flip it over. And we have some stats about all these schools you might consider. There's basic information about, like, how big is it, what's the student population, where is it located, is it close to water, like ocean or a lake. Also things about how safe it is, who the alumni are. Okay, getting towards the end here. Couple of pages of scam ads. We gotta scam those teens. Barbizon School of Modeling, poetry contests, slip-on nose ring, at-home tanning bed. Last page, coming up in April, there's a focus on Chicago, Cityscope. We show you where to go and what to do and who to see when you blow into the Windy City. That's exciting. And we end here with a tampon ad, comfort to the max. No pad gives you comfort to the max like a Tampax tampon. Very fun, inviting blue and pink text here with a black and white image of a cozy girl at home, slouchy socks, flopped on her bed with a big huge sweater, and you know you've got to be on that cord phone. Oh, it's Katherine Heigl. What? Our cover girl for clarifying acne treatment makeup. She's on location on Coney Island, so she's wearing a little cardigan, blue ribbed cardigan with a light blue little t-shirt underneath it. Oh, and surprise, some suspenders, it looks like, and like a high-waisted something. She's got that long, shiny Cher from Clueless type hair and that winning Katherine Heigl smile. The makeup packaging is very pretty. I like this teal color. I like the plastic packaging. It's nice. Glass bottle. You know, that's rough for foundation, but that was just kind of the standard back then. Well, there you have it. Sassy from March 1995. If you have any magazines or catalogs you think I might be interested in, my P.O. Box is listed in the description of every video, including this one. And I will see you all next week with another new video. So until then, take care.